We all know the benefits of drinking water and keeping the body hydrated. Drinking alkaline water helps improve the blood's viscosity, which in turn helps the blood flow more efficiently through the body. DK Spring Water is alkaline water. DK Spring Water, bottled at the head of the springs in pristine Buff Bay, Portland. Available in 280 milliliters, 500 milliliters, 1.5 liter and 5-gallon bottles. Call 627-9114 to order yours today. DK Spring Water. Taste it, know it, love it.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Show for Saturday, December 10, 2022. DK Water. Taste it, know it, love it. I'm always motivated doing the Open Gate Show, regardless of the mood I'm in or whatever the situation is. Last Saturday, we have the inaugural running of the Mute Mile, which comprises of a very interesting race meet with a full card. The Open Gate Show is sending their applause to Mr. Mote, as well as Bet Maker, who was comparted in making this historic meet what it was. Well, congratulations to the maestro, Philip Fiani, and AKA Syndicate, that won the race, including the groom and the jockey. I'm noticing it seems easy now for us to have night racing, don't you think? Fixed odds was projected more last weekend, and a lot of people bit the dust in diving in to an empty pool that looks filled with water, clear blue water, but it was just a mirage, as Brinks and the 2-year-old horse at Shade Ellis Road, as well as others, bit the dust. The easiest way for you to become a millionaire in horse racing is, firstly, you have to be a billionaire. I hope you get the point. Anyway, tomorrow's 10-race card starts approximately 11:20 p.m. and it's for 3-year-olds and up. It's an optional claim race, total 250,000, with native-bred 6-year-olds up who has never won 2-3 races, as well as native-bred 5-year-olds who are maidens. 10 were declared for this 1100 meters or 5.5 furlong race.
We all know the benefits of drinking water and keeping the body hydrated. Drinking alkaline water helps improve the blood's viscosity, which in turn helps the blood flow more efficiently through the body. DK Spring Water is alkaline water. DK Spring Water, bottled at the head of the springs in pristine Buff Bay, Portland. Available in 280 milliliters, 500 milliliters, 1.5 liter and 5-gallon bottles. Call 627-9114 to order yours today. DK Spring Water. Taste it, know it, love it.
Number 1, Buckle Luck, comes off a hiatus with fair form cycle. Hard to gauge, especially from this draw. However, these are all iffy horses here, and Buckle Luck is fresh, and Samantha Fresher, she tries to win with every ride she's on. And the 3-star Boy Flyer came off a sojourn and ran evenly on the 5th of November, going 5 furlongs straight. I got fair support 7-1 and finished 4th, 5 lengths behind Diligent. Breaking Storm. Both are here again. And then Stanislaus ahead behind. Breaking Storm. And a bit 5 lengths was Starboard Flyer. Should fly tomorrow, as that race should bring this horse on a ton. Number 5, Loose Cannon, speedy, but to hold it throughout is the issue. Has back class. Let's see against these 250,000 claimers what he will do, how long he will last out. Number 6, Blue Attitude, claimed by a good veteran horseman and trainer in Fernando Geddes, may get a very low exotic spot. Number 7, Diligent has fair recent form and can close on these, where so much speed is there to get at. Number 8, Smart Tradition, groping to find form, but is best can get a placing on the board. Number 9, Storm Valley, seeking a third win from 4 starts, prefers to relax with the leaders of which he needs a different tactics to win in this one. Number 10, Breaking Storm, badly drawn but very fit, seen in good condition. However, has number 7, Diligent, to overcome. One of these, number 3, Starboard Flyer, number 7, Diligent, number 5, that's Loose Cannon, number 1, Buckle Luck, number 8, Smart Tradition. That's my order of preference. The Open Gate Show is sending shout outs to those who are of help to others that are in need. Life has become such, but even so, you don't know who really needs something. The second race goes 600 meters, it's for 5 and up. It's a claiming race, 450 to 180,000, and native bred 6-year-olds and up who hasn't won twice, and native bred 5-year-olds who are a maiden. This race is restricted to horses who have not earned $140,000 since the 10th of August. So that's quite a long time. Number 1, Time to Say Goodbye. I like these type of races, and I can't see why he ain't programmed by trainer Donovan Russell to come with a good display tomorrow. Number 2, Awesome Cat, not the cat he was last season. Well, I should mention, incidentally, there is $1 million race going 3.5 furlongs on January 2nd, 2023, where most of these horses are eligible. So it could be an easy-doozy scenario with most of these horses tomorrow, so be careful. Number 4, 4,000 should do okay for a top 5 spot, as he is looking in fairly good condition. Number 7, Show No Mercy, showed up briefly in recent twice off the layoff. Number 8, Bay Commando, very light and should pose some threat even in the short distance where speed is important, of which he's getting on age, and so his speed is waning. Number 9, Crushing Power, not with some speed, but shortens rapidly, leaving the furlong point regardless of the distance. Number 10, Freedom for Eds, looking in very good condition, and Eds could be free again tomorrow. Number 12, Feed On, American bred horse, who's going to take some attention, seeing he is back where he ran second by 5 lengths on the 10th of July, going 5.5 furlongs, was with the lead and weakened a bit to be second, 5 3/4 lengths to Party Princess. Had Flying Bullet 3 1/4 lengths behind. Number 12, Feed On. Number 10, Freedom for Eds. Number 1, Time to Say Goodbye. Number 4, 4,000. Number 8, Bay Commando. The third race, it's a restricted allowance for race. This is for native bred 5s and up who have only won twice, and imported 5s and up who have only won once. 9 declared, 900 meters straight. They go. Number 1, Corandero, or his morning stays after that good win some couple months ago, the 20th of September, out the 5 furlong straight, beating Valiant and Awesome Boy, who is here in this race also. Sorry. Number 2, Better Best, high speed on the third when going beyond 5.5 furlongs. This is a quick sprint, but he has back class. He's fresh and busy enough on the fast track to warrant a decent chance against these. Number 3, Awesome Boy, gets back apprentice Jawani Forbes, who had him going well, but these are tougher opponents. Number 4, Born Diplomat, Paperlight, and must be given a chance for placing in the top 5. Number 6, Duke of Springs. Won in blinkers mid-season at 6.5 furlongs, and the blinkers has been returned. The last 5 times this horse ran, it was without the blinkers. Number 7, Pepito, is November 6th, second place finish. That's the last time this one raced. Going out this route to the out of class last lick saves plenty. Pepito finished 3.5 lengths behind last lick and had Wife Says So, who is here again, 4 lengths behind. Number 9, Wife Says So, well drawn and has speed, so she should be there to get on the board, I am thinking. Number 2, that's Better Best. Number 7, Pepito. Number 9, Wife Says So. Number 4, Born Diplomat. Number 1, Corandero. Race 4 goes 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters, 8 declared. And this is the War Zone sprint. We remember War Zone was a top trio in its time. This race is a restricted state race for imported trios and up, who hasn't won 2 races, and native bred trios and up, who has not won 4. Number 1, Talona, maybe low segment in your exotics. Number 2, Luxor will try to close. Number 3, Princess Shooting Star, should be fitted now to make this a quick double. Number 4, Champion Bubbler, a good sort, who has settled down again. So his trainer has putting in some work, working okay, and could get on the board, should be considered seriously when next in town. Number 6, KP Choice, can get a place on the board at good odds. Number 8, Ruby is the One, has been on the curve only once in 7 career starts. Number 3, Princess Shooting Star. Number 6, KP Choice. Number 2, Luxol. Number 4, Champion Bubbler, in that order. Taste it. It's great. DK Water. Race 5, 5 from 1,000 meters on. It's a non-restricted main condition race for 4s and up. 9 declared. Going the minimum curve triple, 5 furlongs round or 1,000 meters round. Number 1, Absolute Blue. Returning off almost a year's sojourn when showing speed the last time he ran. That was on the 25th of October 2021. Omar Walker was in the saddle at 10-1. This horse led and finished 5th, 2 3/4 lengths to Hayu Primero, Traditional Boy, Perezo, etc. Must have sustained an issue after that race. Ain't much to worry him, as speed is speed. Well, that's if he is fully fit. Number 2, Sensational Storm, finish approximately 71 lengths last, totaling where he finished in his 2 career starts. We'll have blinkers on figure 8, hoping to improve some. Number 3, Military Shot, apprentice jockey Bennett rode her consecutively and the champion jockey Anthony Thomas on now could be part of the top 3 here. Number 4, Silver Soul gets hot. A jockey Ryan Lewis. Number 5, Flame Carrier, last twice I should say. She ran out the straight, flashing speed, very busy at the scene, and looking in fair condition. Interesting connections are confident for her to test the round course once again. Javon Patterson gets the call. Number 7, Solamia, has some form and speed as well. She has only run 5 times in her career. Well, hot apprentice Roman Napier gets the call to take off 3 kilos. Number 9, Jungle Cat, privately bought since last race. That was October the 8th, when she folded after briefly on the lead. Interesting cat, this one, as a change of stable or stall can do wonders. One of these, number 1, Absolute Blue, number 3, Military Shot, number 7, Solemio, number 5, Flame Carrier, number 9, Jungle Cat. We're at race 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters, and we have 11 declared. So restricted allowance 3. This is for native bred 5 and up who hasn't won 4 races, and imported 5 and up who has only won twice. 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. Number 1, 777 has speed, but could be found wanting for the win. And that if she's focused to perform. Number 2, John P, another with speed, but simulates number 1, 777 style of running. Number 3, Expeditious has number 11, China Express to overcome, but can still get on the board or in your top 5. Number 5, Buzz Fault, fast, but last 2 starts, he weakened rapidly. If fit, can run okay. Number 6, XY Soul, fresh and looking in good stead, so he can be part of the top 4, surely. Number 7, Above All Links, plummets down in the scales. Well, maybe this is a misprint. Anyway, should be closing for a top placing on the board, as her last 2 starts were okay. Number 9, Gorgeous Gift. Not sure I like how she looked yesterday, and I would be surprised if she started. Number 10, Bull Sammy, a low exotic spot is possible again. Number 11, Shanghai Express, beaten by the out of class last lick recently, and has nothing to complain about now. Number 11, Shanghai Express. Number 7, Above All Links. Number 3, Expeditious. Number 6, XY Soul. Number 1, 777. Number 10, Bull Sammy, could be part of the lower order in your high 5. 7th race. So it's an open allowance race, chosen up. 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. 7 declared. Number 1, El Profesor, ran well enough at this distance and last. 12th of November, drawn in the inner, and still drawn in the inner at this 6 furlong event. El Profesor 83 to 1, closed from off the pace to finish 3rd, 4 1/4 lengths to Excessive Force and Madeline Sunshine. Will be up against a few who he ran against in that race on the 12th of November, which includes number 2, Madeline Sunshine, Speedy Sort, who has who was overhauled by the multi-mile winner, Excessive Force, in that race on the 12th of November. Beaten a length and lost nothing in merit. Be careful of fillies, I should warn you, and fillies and mares at this time of year. Still, that doesn't say they won't perform well, but you need to be very careful. Number 41 is handicapped to win if you take into account that race on the 12th of November. Same race that most of these horses riding, including Madeline Sunshine and Professor, etc. Eagle 1 carried 54 kilos with Jerome Ennis and finished 4 3/4 and 5th at 65 to 1. to exercise for Malay Sunshine Professor, surely was fully focused. Came back and ran well against Laban, but with a more patient ride, would have won, finished a length, well, approximately 2 lengths behind Laban. The rider then, in the race that Eagle One was projected by me, was Jerome Innes. And Jerome Innes is back again in the saddle. After the subsequent 2 races, he wasn't. Number 5, Duke, nice drawn to sit in the catbird seat to pounce, but can he return in top well-being in 7 days to be 100%? Possible. Well, he's not a filly nor a mare and has good size, so yes, he can. Number 7, God of Love, blessed with speed, but of late finds 6 furlongs is undoing. Worked well, though. On the 5th of December, that's last Monday, out the gate, finished 5 furlongs and 59 and 3/5, first 4 and 46 and 3/5, looking smooth. He worked his lonesome in that workout. Well, he's fresh and fit, and he will surely make the headline hot. For me, though, I'm taking number 4, Eagle One, to upset the apricot from number 5, Duke, number 2, Madeline Sunshine, number 1, El Professor, number 7, God of Love. God of Love could be moved up further in my order of selection. You come to the 8th race, named the Sunnyside Stakes, one of the oldest 3-year-old stakes races at Caymanas Park. This race is restricted to fillies alone. It's native bred fillies. It's made a special weight race. 14 fillies have declared. That's good. Quite a while we haven't seen so many 3-year-olds in one race. They go the minimum trip, 5 furlongs round, or 1,000 meters round. Number 1 is a debutant. Incidentally, this race is comprised of 5 debutants, and number 1, Wayne's Princess, is the first. We'll get race 6 and the figure 8 on. Was born on the 19th of May, a bay filly by Northern Giant out of Patara by Pat and Jack. Wayne Henry owns. Jason Acosta trains. YS 905 Limited bred this one. Ryan Beckford, the groom. Ryan Lewis gets the call. Has use, but a minor placing is envisaged just now. Number 2, Crucial Alexa. Looking more tight, well, her muscles look more tighter since last race and could get into your low exotics at a decent odds. Number 3, Miss Mamas, born the 6th of April, a bay filly by Conquest Cheramish, by Capity, by Tackle, Stephen Todd owned and trained this horse. Sandra Solomon bred, Derek Brown, the groom, Richard Bird, the jockey. Miss Mamas will need time. Number 4, True Identity, another debutant, this one is born the 21st of May, by Philip by True Identity, out of Quiet Grandeur, by Quiet American, where Matthews owned and trained this horse. Karen Passad, the breeder, Rupert Johnson, the groom, Radish Roman rides, showing improvement as time progressed in the mornings, and should learn from this to be a force to be reckoned with. Next out. Number 6, Showgirl, ran okay with first time day 6 last out. That was on the 12th of November, going 6 furlongs. And John Thomas was in the saddle, and this horse finished second, 5.5 lengths to Mojito, and had still made on charter a length behind in third. Has to improve to win, but there ain't much here to be afraid of for this girl to show these how to pass the post in front. Number 8, Piggly Wiggly. I've been stoppable exercise and get first time Lasix. Number 9, The Love of God. Her form cycle is okay. and gets a change of rider, but yet to have LASIK still could get into in the lower order of your top 5 or even top 3, as her resume shows she can. Number 10, another debutant named, this one is named Bazinga, born the 15th of April to be fillied by successful native out of Queen of Baghdad by Market Rally. Distinguished thoroughbreds owns this horse. Philip Fiana the Great trains. Henry George was the breeder, well, is the breeder, and George Thompson, the groom, Anthony Thomas, rides. Loudly whispered to win, but singer George Michael's song, Careless Whispers, must be remembered. She can run, but I'm not all that impressed. If she's the one I saw on last Monday, I'm not really impressed with her as yet. Looks green, but at times green ones show class. Philip Fiani, at this time of year, normally brings out his precocious 3-year-olds. Well, that was long ago. I don't know about now. Number 11, All for Love. All needs to improve some to fight this out. Seeing her last race displayed on the 20th of November, going 5 furlongs round, was good, up with the speed, and I think ran green. And when taken wide, she showed some dash and courage and got beat 4.5 lengths second by that fact that youthful American horse had the love of God 5.5 lengths behind her. Number 12, Bosie, the last debutant here. This was born the 17th of May, be fillied by Casual Chick out of the Golden One by Royal Minister. Philip Azar trained, Philip Azar owned rather, Jason Acosta trained, on Valley Estate Limited, bred Vaughan Taylor, the groom Omar Walker gets the call. Compact filly with another that will do well with this race behind her. Working okay enough to get on the board, however. Number 13, The Bee's Knees, gets first time LASIK. Number 14, Acknowledge Me rather, quickly back, then gets the master, the jockey Shane Ellis, again for the 3rd time. If she can recoup from that run a few days ago, she will be tough to get out of the top 3. Number 11, All for Love. I'm always for love. Love is so great. No wonder God is a God of love. Number 6, Show Girl for 2nd. Number 14, Acknowledge Me for 3rd. Number 10, Bazinga. Number 9, The Love of God. The penultimate race, race 9, named the Miracle Cure Sprint. Miracle Cure was a good sprinter who ran and won one of the most exciting close finishes in the hands of the great jockey Emilio Rodriguez. The field, I think, is comprised of at least 10 horses, and I think a length and a half separated those 10. 1100 meters over 5.5 furlongs, 11 declared. It's a restricted allowance too for native fillies who have not won 2 races. Fillies only for this race. Number 1, Runaway Icon, has improved physically, so she will run an improved race, even from this poor draw. Number 2, Gracefully Made, comes off a brief hiatus training okay, has speed to carry to those with similar traits in this race. Number 3, 31 Kisses. Which human wouldn't like to get 31 kisses? All in approximately a minute. Well, it depends on the type of kiss you get tomorrow. He fits the need for a tongue tie, and I'm inclined to think a bow tie will be a fix tomorrow as well. There's just too much speed, which will ensure a collapse for her to run into. If the track remains heavy, she has a good chance. Watch and see how the track is playing in the previous races, like race 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, Tastic is capable, but I'm not impressed with her condition at present. Well, remember, it's my opinion. Number 7, Best Daughter-in-Law stopped badly on last after well supported in the tote. That was on the 26th of November, going 6.5 furlongs, was 5-2, up with the leaders. And the furlong points started to weaken and ended up 26 lengths behind Nefertari. He's fantastic who's there. And Hidden Valley, now going a furlong shorter. Well, it's bred for sheer speed by Buzz Mare out of our Miss Root, who is the dam for that horse that Atkins to own and train. My memory. Anyway, this horse has raced only 4 times and will make her 5th tomorrow. And that suggests she has issues. Another here to ensure speed, but can she rate it off to speed? We'll see. Number 8, she's fantastic. An interesting horse. Seems versatile. Has speed, can be rated off to speed, as seen on the 6th of November, going 5 furlongs round, when it was closing on to Bromsman Lex to be 1.5 lengths behind in second. Could have won, should have won the race. Number 9, North London goes on the turn again and may earn a low exotic spot if she can close. Number 11, She's My Friend, 48.5 kilo, but not the best drawn. If held off the speed, could close dangerously to get into the top 3, as she's looking in great condition. D6, number 3, 31 Kisses. Number 8, She's Fantastic. Number 11, She's My Friend. Number 1, Runaway Icon. Number 2, Gracefully Made. Number 7, Best Daughter-in-Law. My order of preference. Number 8, She's Fantastic. From number 3, 31 Kisses. It could go either way, I feel. Number 2, Gracefully Made should run well. Number 7, Best Daughter-in-Law will be in the mix. Number 11, She's My Friend, should be closing and get a piece of the pie. Final race, race 10. It's a maiden condition race for native bred fields. Fillies only 16 declared. 5 furlongs straight, over 1,000 meters straight. Number 1 just moves in. 4 positives for this filly. 1, improved and last. In her last 2 races. 2, loves the straight. 3, gets first time races. And 4, has speed. But 1 drop back, however, this inside post. But the manner of this horse is rapidly improving. Should move in once again in the top 3 or 4. Number 4, also long, could be like wary, otherwise could get into his normal low exotic spot. Number 5, Wildfire, a debutant, born 11th of April, a great filly by Smoking Man, out of Forest Flame by Forest Danger. Paul Lumsden owned and bred this one. Vinroy Hall, the groom. Anthony Smith, the trainer. Chadwick Barai, the rider. Gets Lasix and tie for his first career start. Will need a few races to start showing what value she has. Number 6, 4, 5 was closing fast on the 26th of November, going 5.5 furlongs. Finishing neck to Melrick and had Prince Quality ahead behind. That race was a race I would think was a tough one. I don't know how this horse will run, especially going over the 5 furlong straight. But at this time of the year, a trio should be improving, so bear that in mind. But some code of conduct needs to order a gallop, better drawn now, and maybe a change of style of being on the lead and trying to make it off the pace could improve her placing. Number 8, another debutant. The names. Excuse Me, Goodbye. It was born the 2nd of June, being filled by Tapilu, out of Lady Foreman by Woke Up Dreaming. Laura McLaren owns Fitzgerald Richards Train. Romy Elliott, the breeder. Daniel Brown, the groom. Shane Richardson, the apprentice rides. What a name. But the great Shakespeare said a rose by any other name would smell just as sweet. I'll excuse her for a while. Well, I'm talking about her performance. I think Trainer Fitzgerald Richards will eventually get her to show some good, reasonable display. Number 10, Noir, showed she adores the straight. And her last twice projected that she is fully sorted out. Bled on last. So with that, if that is curtailed, you can expect Noir to be part of the outcome. For 13, Babylon will fall. It all depends on where Babylon will fall tomorrow. This horse loves the straight and is breaking better from the gates, as well as behaving in a calmer manner before the gates open. She could alas fall in the winner's enclosure at decent odds. Well drawn, Babylon will fall for her to fall. Number 14, another debutant, another name too. She's Nene, born the 28th of May, just a filly by legal post over She's a Charm by He's a Real Thing rather. Rockin' Stickman owns Marlon Anderson Trains, Courtney Williams the breeder, Ricardo Wallace the groom, Roman the pair, rides. Well, here we go again. Let's see, she's Nene, what she will do. Now 15, Heroin, kind of like, really I kind of like her condition and alertness since the last race, and especially with first time racing some tongue tie for the maestro Philip Fiani. And the 16-hour wave consistent, so a placing on the board is likely again. For the final race, I'm selecting number 15, Heroin. From number 13, Babylon will fall. Number 1, just move in. Number 6, 4-5. Number 16, another wave. Number 7, code of conduct. Remember to subscribe to the Open Gate Show on YouTube. Tell others too. It's easy. If you don't know, you can ask someone to help you to get that subscription where you'll see more than just the analyzation of local horse racing here in Jamaica. Take care. Good luck. DK Water. Taste it. Like it. You will.
We all know the benefits of drinking water and keeping the body hydrated. Drinking alkaline water helps improve the blood's viscosity, which in turn helps the blood flow more efficiently through the body. DK Spring Water is alkaline water. DK Spring Water, bottled at the head of the springs in pristine Buff Bay, Portland. Available in 280 milliliters, 500 milliliters, 1.5 liter and 5-gallon bottles. Call 627-9114 to order yours today. DK Spring Water. Taste it, know it, love it.